Okay, so now we have done creating the first and second gimbal and the rotor. So now is the hardest part of this gyroscope that we need to create, which is the spin axis or the axle. So let's get into it one by one for the measurement. So at the end of this whole video, you will be having a shape like this when you cut it half, okay? If the whole shape, okay, of the model, okay, is 15 millimeter, if I cut it half of it, okay, you will see something like this, okay? You will have two cutout space at the gimbal, okay, and a spin axis for it. So now the first spin axis, okay, the size of the spin axis basically all are the same. The cutout space, first we are going to the cutout space first, okay, which is the whole shape that you can see here. Okay, the width of it is 12.95, okay. So this is basically the width, 12.95, and the length of it is 16. This one, 16 that you can see here is the height of it, okay. So the placement of it, okay, if we measure it with a ruler that placed at the side of this first gimbal, okay, it basically move left, move right 0.55 millimeter, okay, and the length placement basically is at the center part of the whole shape over here, okay. So same thing for the other side, okay. Let me erase my stuff. Okay, same thing for the right hand side, okay. The width of the cutout space is 12.95 and the length is 16. But this time it will place 0.55 to the right, to the left, okay, when you measure it starting from this point at the side of the first gimbal, okay. So this is the cutout space. Next up is the spin axis, okay, the object itself, okay. So the object itself will be slightly smaller compared to the hole, okay. What I mean by hole is H-O-L-E, okay. So the object itself is smaller, okay. The width of it is 10.16 millimeter, and the length of it is 11. Same thing for the height is 11 also. So it will be placed at the center of the shape, okay, when you place it, okay. For the y-axis, okay, this is the y-axis, it will be placed at the center, and the x-axis, okay, over here, the x, it will move right 2 millimeter when you measure it from the side of this first gimbal, okay. Same thing vice versa, okay. For the right hand side, you will move left 2 millimeter when for the x-axis, okay, when you measure it to the at the side of the first gimbal, okay. The size is basically the same. This is the first spin axis and axle.